The Queen's Gambit is a chess opening that starts with the moves. The Queen's Gambit is one of the oldest known chess openings. It was mentioned in the Göttingen manuscript of 1490 and was later analyzed by masters such as Gioachino Greco in the 17th century. In the 18th century, it was recommended by Phillip Stamma and is sometimes known as the Aleppo Gambit in his honor. 1. During the early period of modern chess, queen-pawn openings were not in fashion, and the Queen's Gambit did not become common until the 1873 tournament in Vienna. As Wilhelm Steinitz and Siegbert Tarrasch developed chess theory and increased the appreciation of positional play, the Queen's Gambit grew more popular, reaching its zenith in the 1920s and 1930s, and it was played in all but 2 of 34 games in the 1927 World Championship match between José Raúl Capablanca and Alexander Alekhine. After the resumption of international chess activity following World War II, it was less frequently seen, as many black players moved away from symmetrical openings, tending to use Indian defenses to combat queen-pawn openings. The Queen's Gambit is still frequently played, however, and it remains an important part of many grandmasters' opening repertoires. 2. With 2.c4, white threatens to sacrifice a wing pawn, the c-pawn, in order to dominate the center with e2 e4. This is not a true gambit, as black cannot hold the pawn, for example, 1.d4 d5 2.c4 dxc4 3.e3 b5. Black tries to guard their pawn but should pursue development with 3, e5, 4.a4 c6, 5.axb5 cx b5, 6.qf3. Winning a piece. The Queen's Gambit is divided into 2 major categories based on black's response: the Queen's Gambit accepted, QGA, and the Queen's Gambit declined, QGD. In the QGA, black plays 2, dxc4, temporarily giving up the center to obtain freer development. In the QGD, black usually plays to hold d5. Frequently black will be cramped, but black aims to exchange pieces and use the pawn breaks at c5 and e5 to free his game. After 1.d4 d5 2.c4. Technically, any black response other than 2, dxc4, or another line with an early, dxc4 that transposes into the QGA, is a Queen's Gambit declined, but the Slav, Albine counter gambit, and Chigorin defense are generally treated separately. There are so many QGD lines after 2, e6, that many of them are distinctive enough to warrant separate treatment. The Orthodox defense and the Tarrasch defense are 2 important examples. See Queen's Gambit declined for more. There are many other possible responses. If white chooses to fianchetto their king's bishop, the game transposes into the Catalan opening.